Have you ever signed a contract, only to find that circumstances shifted and you needed to adjust some of the terms? A contract amendment becomes legally valid when all parties involved clearly agree to the specific changes, and these modifications adhere to the same fundamental legal requirements that made the original contract enforceable. Essentially, a valid amendment requires mutual assent, something of value exchanged called consideration, legality, and proper execution by parties with the capacity to contract. The core reason behind these requirements is to protect the integrity and enforceability of agreements. First, there must be mutual assent, meaning all parties must clearly understand and agree to the exact same terms of the amendment. This is like a new mini-contract within the existing one, requiring a clear offer to amend and an equally clear acceptance of that offer. Second, consideration is crucial, meaning each party must give up something of value or gain a benefit in exchange for the changes. This prevents one party from unfairly forcing a change without offering anything in return. Third, the amendment itself must be for a legal purpose and not violate any existing laws or public policy. Lastly, all parties must have the legal capacity to enter into a contract, meaning they are of legal age and sound mind. To ensure your contract amendment is sound and valid, always put it in writing. Clearly state which parts of the original contract are being changed or added, referencing specific clause numbers or sections. Make sure the amendment itself identifies the original contract it is modifying by date and parties. Most importantly, ensure that every party who signed the original contract also signs and dates the amendment, as their signatures demonstrate their renewed consent to the altered terms. It is also wise to distribute copies to everyone involved and keep meticulous records. A valuable insight to remember is the principle of the statute of frauds, which dictates that certain types of contracts, like those involving real estate or lasting longer than 1 year, must be in writing to be enforceable. If your original contract falls under this rule, any amendment to it must also be in writing. Furthermore, a properly executed written amendment often takes precedence over any prior verbal understandings or negotiations due to what is known as the parole evidence rule, which generally prevents the introduction of oral evidence to contradict the terms of a written agreement. Understanding and correctly applying these principles ensures that your contract amendments are not just informal agreements, but legally binding modifications that provide clarity, protect all parties, and uphold the ongoing integrity of your business relationships. It helps prevent future disputes and ensures everyone is on the same page regarding their obligations and rights.